Look, it's a video. Episode 3 of Nuka World. Hang on. But this will make it easier so you can say hi. Tell them. Wave. Tell them, say, we made it to Nuka World. Say Nuka World. Nuka World. Nuka World. Yep. Because we're going to try and do the good ending compared to the, I guess if you follow the story, since we beat, Coulter and we took over as the overboss, if you follow the story for all the trophies, then what's going to happen is you're going to get all sorts of people ticked off at you. And look who it is. It's this lovely woman from Fallout 3. You can meet her in the, if you go to the map and you go to the bottom left, there's a little town called Girdershade. So if you have that game, you should go check it out. That girl was there. When you first enter the town, her house was the first one right. It's the Nuka-Cola Museum. I'm sorry, you gotta do this slow. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. See? Never let them talk real quick. Yeah.
There's a particular flavor of Nuka-Cola that I haven't had in a really long time. It's called Nuka-Cola Quartz. It glows nothing in the bottle. You have to listen. Bring me a bottle. Then I'd be happy to share my secret with you.
What?
Any idea where I should look for this stuff? Do that. I'd already have some by now.
But yes, basically, if you follow the, like I said, for the thing with the trophies, you're supposed to go make everybody happy. Which I'll make a reference to that again later when we talk to Cage, where he's like, go help them and appease the leaders and get them back on your side. Blah 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 blah. Yes. Say blah 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 blah. Yep. And then what you're supposed to do is go take over each part of the park, and then if you watch, there's a spot. Yeah. If you watch, there's a spot on each one. You put your pre-war money and you get tokens. Pretty sure they're just gypped to me, but most of the time nowadays you put $1 in, you get 4. But yeah, it'll be a spot on each one. You can plant a flag and be like, those raiders get this area, and you get to kind of make friends with them. Or when I did my playthrough, I only used one. Wasn't the pack, and it wasn't the disciples, like the blue ones. The one where there's 2 leaders. I used them. I just took over the whole place with them because that's one trophy. Another trophy is you have to go to the Commonwealth. You'll go talk to this guy, which I can't show you who he is because here in a bit, by the time he shows up after you make friends with everybody, and he's just like, hey, we're looking to expand, and then he'll tell you a place in the Commonwealth. You go take it out, and you plant a flag there, and your raiders take over. And after you do so many, you'll get a trophy for it. Of course, also doing that makes Preston hate you for the rest of the entire game. Because of mine, he's just like, he'll run. Uh-oh. You alright? Okay. Whoops. Yeah, he come running up to me on into the castle. He's like, I can't believe you did that. You're horrible. I'm never gonna talk to you again. Stay away from me. I thought you were better than that. And then he kind of. That's why I love program dialogue, because after that he'll be like, hello, General. Can't believe you did that. And you'll go turn into quest and be like, hey, I helped those settlers out. And you get your reward, and then he'll be like, don't talk to me ever again. Hey, another settlement needs your help. I hate you. It's like, okay. Technically, I'm the one in charge. But you can know, after that, you cannot trade with them. You cannot have him as a companion. Can't none with him. Other than, I guess if he's in a, if you open up the menu in the, no, I don't know, you can't even do that. I was going to say, go to the castle like you're going to trade with the settler, but he won't talk to you. Yeah, be careful. But yep. This is the Nuka-cade, as the guy said. Basically, it's Nuka World, who should have a theme park. Disney has one. Look how much money they make. Bethesda, make a Nuka World. You pretty much, this is like a Raider Chuck E. Cheese. You play games, which I'm going to show you in a minute. You win tickets, and I'll show you where to cash them in and get prizes. Now see, look, 3. What? Look. 1, 2, 3. $1 is supposed to give you 4. I almost said 4 tokens. They're not like 33 cents each. It's a ripoff. And I'm going to show you each game and how to. You can pick your own way. Also, later on, I may actually go to a settlement. So you drop a token in. I may actually go to a settlement and I'll build a way to show you how to farm. Basically, it's infinite. You have to have money because you have to be able to get tokens. And in my case, I have pre-war money I can use, so that's okay. You can buy tokens from him with like caps and stuff. And see, this is just like a little shooting gallery game. Now the gun they give you, if you notice, it's a rapid shot, which means every time you shoot, you're using 3 bullets, and it goes up. So it's kind of eh. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this because I'm burning through the bullets, so I'm freeing up space in my inventory, and it gives us tickets. Because yes, there is if you don't have it, there is a trophy to get so many tickets. You got to get so many tickets, turn them in. Now as we're playing through the game, you'll also see every now and then when we start running through places, you'll actually see tickets laying there. It'll be like a bunch of tickets. We'll like look like somebody won, and then you know how you fold them and like they make a little line of them. We'll find those occasionally around. We'll find like little separate ones, where I'm guessing people actually come up here and played, took it with them. And every now and then you find like a roll of tickets, and you're just like, yeah, 1,000. See, watch. Bam. We got tickets. Yay. We got a little bit of bullets left. Let's go ahead. I mean, this isn't one of our main weapons anyways, and it's not like it's a so much better one. The best way to go through this one actually is to get the gun. We've got it in the previous episode, but go to Good Neighbor, and you go to the robot and you buy the gun called Spray and Pray. It's the one that has it says it explodes and does 15 extra points of damage around it, and it's like a little machine gun. You get that gun, and you come here, and you bet when you do that, and it explodes. It's gonna hit that one. It's gonna hit the one above it, the one beside it. So see, it would have went boom, 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 boom. One shot would have just bam exploded. And you just kind of aim and just boom, 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 and you pretty much hit every target every time down. So you get max score. See, look, we're already out of bullets. See, one shot works better. See, bam, bam. I don't want to burn through all my bullets. I'm just showing you. See, sometimes what they give you isn't the greatest thing. So, but it's kind of what I thought was neat. And see, you gotta wait a second. It's gotta figure out. It's gotta do its math and be like, this is your score. This is how many tickets you get. This one's whack-a-mole. I'm sorry, whack-a-commie. Gotta beat up them Chinese and Russians. Okay, there's a few different ways to play this one. One, you get that. Now if you notice, you see how your swing speed is? Watch this. Watch how fast they're going to pop up. Okay, bam. No, I already missed that one. Missed that one. Okay. It's kind of a little slow there. You cover more space, like you have a wider swing radius, so you have a better chance to hit them, but you're a little slower. And if you notice, there was also the nightstick. Thinner. You gotta have to be more accurate, but you can swing it a little quicker. I'll show you both of the ways on that one. I don't have it with me, but if you have the Ripper, that's the best way to play this game. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the Ripper, and what happens is when you see we got 14 tickets, we're gonna go get the other one. Normally I would phase this out, but I'm showing you the difference. Now you would aim for that middle one with the Ripper, and you would put it, you know how you when you go to stab with it, you hold it down and you'll pull the trigger and it goes boom, and the blades on the Ripper spin. You hold it right there in that middle and it'll just, and it'll hit everything. It has that right, you hit the thing around it. If to make it better, you could extend the blade out and then kind of give it like a little extra reach, and just so for sure you'll hit everything. You just hold it there, and it's not wasting any ammo or any fuel, so it's just pop that in there. Now that's one way you can do it, but again, you have to stop, put the token in, and get it. The farming way, I can show you that I did it. You do have to put a token in each game, but you don't have to do anything else. You wait for the game to, when I show you later, you'll wait for the game to run through. Yeah, see, this is the other way. Take Kim's, and Jet slows you down. I used Ultra Jet, so it'll slow us down longer. And see, we take that nightstick, we swing fast enough, pops up, we're just boom, boom. There we go. And then of course what's going to happen is this game runs longer than the Jet lasts. Because remember, since everything's slowed down, it's on our time. It'll wear off, and then see, you got to catch it real quick because we missed those two. Because I had to hurry up and open the pit boy, take some more Jet. But if you notice, you'd have to use two right there. So that means, of course, in survival, I'm going to get thirstier. And that means it's already stuff to do. Oop. Here we go. It's already stuff to do that messes with a few things. So you wear off and the game's still going. I would have had 3 of them going just to get all the way through it, and that wouldn't have really been that great. I mean, the tickets are worth it, and like I said, the best way to do it is to not even do that. So we got a couple more. See, the basketball games are pretty much the easiest way to do it. Oop, fell off my step. Whoops. They're the best way to farm it. 3 again. Yeah, man, I love how you got this set up here. That game right there by itself is hard to play because you have to like hold the button down and let you pick up stuff, and then move the joystick up and let go, and you'll throw the basketball. No. There's a way to set it up so you can literally dump basketballs in it. That's how the skee ball game works too. I mean, I guess unless you want to stand right above it and look straight down, and then just drop skee balls into the thing to like do it that way. I don't know if the game will work that way. Look, it's all nice and the lights aren't all creepy. Ooh, we need those for later. We want to get the special power armor from over here. But I think in my first playthrough, what I did is I did 3, which I'm gonna have to go back and check exactly how I set it up so I can do a video on how I built it. This is the other game that you can, I mean, like I said, you can do any of them. You can decide which one, but like I said, later on I'll show you a video of actually how this is like the game you see at most carnival and festivals. You shoot at the target, and the closer you get to the middle, the faster your stuff goes up. And then whoever gets to the top first wins. In this case, it's Nuka Cola bottles. And the guy in the middle is like going fast. Of course, I'm the one shooting at it, but with I think the last I did was 3 basketball court games, And there's a way how you can set it up so it'll constantly be dropping the basketballs right on top of it. And see, look, they gave us 100. And this thing doesn't run out of ammo, unlike the other game. But you do have to constantly kind of keep it down because it jerks back. So, but it is helpful because, like I said, on that one, all I had to do was run to each game and just go coin, coin, coin. You can build a dispenser that you can put the pre-war money in. So if you have a bunch of pre-war money, you don't have to run to this guy and stock up on cave coins. This is the terminal. This is where you have to actually cash in. It's not just getting the tickets. You have to physically come in here, put in your name, redeem your tickets, so you feed them into your account. See how it says, Claire, and then it says current tickets 931, 2. And see, this is where you get your prizes. Now, these items actually will change. Just like the shopkeepers restock their stuff, the prices in here actually will change every so many days, so you can come back and check. Because basically, it's the way the game is like a shopkeeper. Somebody bought stuff, I gotta buy new stuff. You see, that's what we need. We could go hunt down the quartz. We could wait until she tells us, we could go wait till we find it. Now I'm gonna we could wait till we find it and then bring one to her, which eventually we are gonna find one, but let's do this a little easier. I went ahead and just went and played the squirt gun game because it gives you like 200. I went and did that like 10 times real quick. Didn't think you wanted to watch me goof around with that. So that's what we need. We claim it. Old Cappy over there just kind of spits whatever you claim out. Pick it up. Every now and then you can find a rare weapon there. It's an acid shooter. I don't remember where the heck you get the ammo from. I believe you can make it in the workbench. I want to say it's kind of like in Far Harbor when you get the mini nuke thing that's been modified to shoot bowling balls out of it instead of mini nukes. How all of a sudden, once you get that, you can take the bowling balls and you can actually craft the modified ones that'll, I'm assuming you're shaving them down to fit in there and start shooting bowling balls. I want to say you learn the recipe to make the acid ammo. Here's your Nuka quartz. It's been sitting there for 200 years. Pretty sure it's flat. You can leave soda out for a few days and it kind of tastes a little wonky. Then again, this stuff has radioactive stuff in it, so I don't know. What's up, Preston? You have not chimed in on anything yet. You're supposed to have, I would assume you have an extra dialogue. You hate these people. I hope you would at least chime in and be like, that's a bad idea. We shouldn't do that. Or at least when the woman said, take over this place, you're just like, yes, we should. General, we should definitely help them. No, it's Preston like that. That's all I've seen so far. He likes something. Whoopity-doo! There better be extra dialogue. I'm gonna be mad if I run around with Preston and he's just like, at least when I take all of them out, he at least better, when I go and tell her, you guys are free, I took the leaders out, you better say something, Preston. Moron. Oh yeah. Like I said, I like these because I can play through the whole part of the story without having to think. Is that 10 episodes worth yet? What we did do is we went ahead and we're going to claim all the parts of the park, but we're not going to have raiders to put there, so it'll be nice and free. So we can show you where all the Cappy letters are, in case someone's actually never found all of them, and the medallions for the robot before we kill her. And we finished the Cappy quest before we went back. We turned all the park medallions in for our reward, and then we turned in, we went and put the code in for that, because I killed that robot. Blew its brains out, or what robotic brains it has, because since I have the automatron, you can loot the torso, and you can make your own robot like that. So our little hub of Oberland, you know, where our traders like to go and then branch out, I'm going to put the robot there. It's going to be like a regular Protectron, so it's going to look all friendly. I'm going to give it like hands so it can shoot lasers. But yes, I wish you could pick up voice modules so you don't have just a few preset ones you can learn more, but no idea. I'm trying to show you, see that one thing told you that? You load this holotape up and it'll actually give you clues to where each one is. So if you actually are stuck on it, you can just be like, where is this supposed to be? I mean, it's supposed to be like a riddle, so I mean, it's not going to completely be like, oh hey, take 4 steps in, turn to your right and go, look at that. It's going to give you riddles to figure it out. When we actually get done, I'll go make a whole video of all the Cappy location, thing locations. So now, because if you pick the quest, I do like that, because if you pick the quest to hunt for it, what'll happen is it'll give you an arrow to the Cappy letter, but it puts all of them on the screen at once. So you have to just be like, okay. So of course you just kind of look on your map and you're gonna have to figure out, well, that was closer, so I'm gonna go towards that arrow. It's north, whatever. When you're going that way, you get near it, it'll disappear. And what that means is you're in the area, but they want you to find it. They're not gonna put, like how when you have, like when we picked up that little miscellaneous quest from the guy from the Brother of Steel, he wanted us to go kill all the ghouls. On our little map, it had all the little red markers where all the ghouls were. I remember that one. And on top of their heads, it had like little red markers, so we knew. Now when we looked at our pistol, we have that special scope that marks them. That's fine. But see how they did that? It won't do that. It won't have the little yellow marker on the wall, wherever it's supposed to be. You have to actually physically look for it. But there's one in this area here. And like I said, as we're playing through, I'm going to come across them. But I'm actually going to make a whole nother video later on of nothing but us just finding those. So that way people can go ahead. Because the first time I had to look for these, it was annoying. Because that's what I thought. I was like, oh, okay. I went over there and like, that disappeared. See, like right here? Watch. See how it's on the wall? You ever, some people may have seen it. It's like there are things like that. They still do stuff like different like little toys and stuff. It's like all messed up. You can't see it. You can see, look. Yeah, you can't wear your Cappy glasses while you're wearing your power armor helmet. You have to actually, when you take the helmet off, if you noticed, I didn't have the glasses equipped, even though my hat wasn't even on. You actually do unequip that stuff. So see how it showed up when I put the glasses on? It's like those little things, hidden messages, when you put the little red plastic over and you can read it. Yeah, it shows up, you click it, and you take track of the letter. That's why I figured that out when I was playing the game regularly. I had a bunch of armor that I had like pockets on. I was like, I can carry so much extra stuff. And this gives me plus, I literally went until I had all armor that had only the legendary modification, like +2 luck, strength, agility, you know, the actual main stats. And when you get into power armor, it's technically unequipped. You have it on, so when you get out of the armor, you have it, but it's not in effect. It's canceled out. Because that would be cheap. Because then you could just stack a bunch of like stat armor, because that's what I thought I could do, and run up in there. It's okay though. Yeah, it's as simple as that though. You open the menu, just unequip your helmet. It'll say your glasses are equipped. Just click them. It'll actually equip them, and then that'll actually, when you back out of the menu, if you notice in the menu it didn't show up, it'll actually come into view, and you can select it. And see, now we got to talk to Gabe. Technically, we're supposed to talk to him for that one quest. This is your home you get. So I'm hoping that what happens is I'll get to use it, because as you see in the background, there's a place where we can actually repair our power armor, and there's actually another place, there's a bed of it. because I don't want to have to run all the way back to the. Of course, the capital is right. I'm thinking the Sierra now. I don't want to have to run all the way back to the Commonwealth just to rest, because that trip does take time. So what happens is, whenever you go to when you go there and you select to travel back. Yes. No, I don't want no peanut butter. You're good. When you select to travel back, it's going to take time, so you can't show them be like, oh, I'm thirsty or I'm hungry. No, remember? They talking. We got. Yep, we got to listen. I'm also trying to pick all the dialogue that would basically say, no, I'm not going to do it, just to see if Preston will say something, because he hasn't yet. And that's what I'm hoping for.
Excuse me.
Yeah, see? We got a power and we have our hat and our glasses on.
So, are you just gonna move the place directly on that
Let's take a step back.
You are peckish from the lack of food. You could just say, I'm hungry, but you have to go with it. And again, it will say, like, you know, it will say that, and then you'll be peckish. Just like, it'll say you're thirsty, and then it'll say you're parched, and it'll say you're dehydrated.
About a year ago,
I wonder if you make him your companion, because I want to say if you follow through the story, you can actually have him follow you. Because you can learn a perk. That's one of the other trophies is you become friends with, and you can learn a perk, and based on who you're friends with, perk changes. You make friends with all three gangs, and you help them all out. You get more. You get a little bit of benefit of everybody. I'm wondering, if you equip glasses, does he take the eye patch off? And did Bastedia think about that and actually not have an eye there, or does he have one even though he's not supposed to? Because Nick does that. His hands are all robotic. I goofed up and accidentally equipped. I was trying to give him stuff, and I accidentally equipped an item. So I went to go re-equip his trench coat. His hand didn't go back to normal. It actually isn't all robotic looking. It's still covering the synthetic skin, because technically that was just part of the way they did it. It wasn't that his actual hand was that way, it's his outfit does that. And I want to say that they did it so that way you can go put on the outfit and be like, robot hand, look what I got. So once you goof it up, it kind of, since I moved everything to another PlayStation, I'd have it checked. Well, they can wait as long as they need to. Yeah, see, like that, it won't have a mark like that. If you notice, the wall there did not have a mark above its head. It didn't have a mark above it where it was at when I got close enough to it. Yeah, see? As soon as I started talking to Preston, he was running up like. Yeah, I don't really want to agree, because like I said, I'm not trying to get to the point where Preston will be like, no. I want to actually get the ending to where he's in my side, because I want to see if he says any dialogue. Like I said, I know Nick will when we take him in the other expansion. That's what I'm hoping for. Like I said, see, we can go fix. We don't have to go all the way back to our house in the hot springs to fix it. Yeah, see, we're still at that. Still says speak to him. Because we haven't agreed completely to help everybody. Because if we agree to help them, it'll say to go talk to each person. It'll move on to the next phase of that quest. I don't know how far, I'm kind of afraid to test, see how far I can get that quest before Preston says, bye! But, it's okay. And see, like I said, it'll do it. It'll create one quest, it'll say to go talk to them, and then each one of them will actually give you a quest that says, do this, you'll earn my respect. Like he said, you don't gotta like each other, you don't really have to get along, you just have to respect each other enough to be like, alright. Come on, dum-dum. I don't want to take the elevator down and your butt be stuck up here. Because if I'm going to have to go shooting people, I want somebody shooting back with me and also kind of taking some of the hits. Because that would suck. Whoop. Yes, you can technically go in there and go up. I guess they just wanted to put that there so they could make a quick way up and down. I don't know. So we have the quest that says to go take them out. So that's what we're going to do. Because that seems like a good idea. And if you notice, everything's for the taking because technically you're the boss.
Watch yourself.
And as each, you're also going to notice later, as each, when you attack the one side, I could eliminate these guys. When I'm done, I could go talk to Gage and say, you know what, I'm ready. And I could decide to continue the quest from there and basically have eliminated one group of gang. I could do it to where I only have one gang left and then go talk to him and be like, yeah, we're good, and then go play through that part of the story. See, they're talking to Nisha. And now we know who the leader is and we need to take her out. Also, I want you to pay attention. This is supposed to be survival. The damage is really high because it's supposed to be realistic. Like if you get shot, it hurts. I want you to tell me why you can pump so many bullets into these people and they don't die. There you go. You feel this. You're properly hydrated. Alright. Yeah, see? Oh man, it was an accident. I'm sorry. You get, look at it, 3 shots to the face and there's a chunk missing. That's it. Because remember, enemies give you, friendly people give you 2 chances to go, uh-oh, I'm sorry. Savoy and Dixie. Ooh, there we go. Slow it down. That way we can heal faster. Look at that. I'm just dumping shotgun. That was a shotgun to her face. Look at that. No. That's a whole, went through a whole clip. Just dumping it. And see, look, he used the stim pack. So I need to take him out before he heals. Technically, that part's like it is for me. They'll heal slow. It just is insane. Well, Preston, you ate all the bullets you could. That's the insane part because I beat the crap like normal people see. It's like they just made the bosses that way. Because I shot that guy, look, he's already almost dead. Bam. Throwing grenades at me. It's like 3, 4, 5. If I can get in the building, I'll be alright. Nisha's still there. Look at that. It's like a whole clip. Run around the corner and hide. Stim pack, water to heal. She's barely, run away from the explosion. Let's unload a whole nother clip into her. People should not be able to take that many shots. Well, then again, I guess if you're on Med-X, which is basically, painkiller, you can't feel it. So that would make sense. Superhuman. Oh man, I failed a quest. Because I can't get the quest, because you gotta talk to Nisha. Can't pick up the quest. Can't finish the quest because she died. Hey buddy. I guess I could see it with some of the armor they wear. I mean, I haven't died from 1 or 2 shots. I'm taking like about 20% of my health and damage, so just shotgun, I could see that. There we go. Now we gotta get rid of all the extra people that are kind of wandering around. And see everybody else in here. Also, that means any disciple now that I come across is instantly going to be hostile. Because, of course, apparently somebody called out and told the rest of them that the overboss came in and started attacking them. They got radio, they got somewhere. I guess they sent out a flare or something. Because they definitely know. You know what, I'm going to go pick up the stuff while my health is coming back. So I have time to heal. There we go. I'm coming, Preston. Hold on. I'm getting there. Ooh, you're partial like water. See, you're properly hydrated. Couldn't just say I'm thirsty, no. Also, I am trying to shoot him from a distance like a dummy with a shotgun. But, to be fair, I'm dumping all the shotgun shells out because, like I said in the last video, when I run out of these, I'm going to go put it up. I'm going to try to use the Overseer Guardian because it's a rifle. But it fires 2 bullets per shot. It's not really it's not a perk that I would think that's crazy like kneecap, or how I can shoot you in the arm and magically your kneecaps get broken so your legs are messed up. Some guns do shoot more than 1 bullet at a time. Look at the pistol we had 3 shots. I don't see anyone else shooting at us. Let's loot all their stuff. Then we can go sell it, because we have a market we can go sell stuff in. All the traders. We'll save all the rare stuff, like any special legendary stuff we get, anything we get off of Dixie and any of that stuff. We'll keep it. And like I said, I'm not saying that, I'm going to say, well, yeah, that was the easy part. It took her out. That's only the people in here. Like I said, all the disciples now, that person's twitching. All the disciples now know that I attacked and destroyed their leader, so I'm instantly hostile. They're just going to start shooting at me now. So when I take out all 3 groups, it gets fun. Because anytime I go somewhere and they're there, they're going to be like, I'm going to kill you. Which gets really entertaining. Here, you carry all the stuff for me. See, look. Alright. And yes, there are 4 names because one group has 2 leaders. I think it's like a brother and a sister or something. I don't remember. We'll figure it out. Yeah, see. We just have to see, it says track down the next one. But I'm going to leave it at that. Because when I go out here, it's a lot of going out here shooting and dying. While this is wrapping up, don't forget, guys, to go and give us a subscribe. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That way, we know you like to keep watching it. And the next video, we're going to put a link up of our last one of these and our 7 Days to Die. Next week, we're going to throw a 7 Days to Die video, so don't forget to check that out. And I hope you guys did enjoy it. Bye.